Hi everyone. So unfortunately Natasha's not here with me yet again. We want to film consistently, we want to upload consistently, so what I think we are going to do is I'm going to film some of my experiences on my own, and then she will film some of hers, but she's kind of dependent on me to film because I'm the one with the camera here. I figured I would film another experience that I had with the Ghost Radar app. I did one talking about an experience that I had when I was just playing with it about a week later after the first time, and that will be linked down below as well. This experience Natasha was actually here for, so she can actually validate that this really did happen. I didn't think much about the Ghost Radar app. Even after the first two experiences I had with it, I felt like it could be a little bit manipulated. The app could be throwing out certain words. I mean, the words were very random. I just felt like even though I had some experiences, they weren't strong enough for me to be sold on this app. Still, the skeptic inside of me wants to be like, I don't really believe it still, but this one experience is quite crazy to me. Natasha came over and we filmed playing around with this app, and we were planning on uploading it. However, the audio was completely gone, which is so weird because whenever I film a video, if it's a longer video, I always check to make sure all the footage is still there because sometimes it gets cut off. So I played the video on my camera. It was a little bit longer. It was probably like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. I kind of like zoomed through it and the audio was there when I would play it. The audio was fine and everything was working great. So I imported it to my computer and then I deleted the video on my camera so we could film another video. And when I went to edit it, put it in my editor, and there was no audio. So I thought, it's the editor. I restarted the editor, put the video back in, still no audio. So I'm like, oh, is it the editor or is it the video? So then I played just the video, the unaltered video, on my computer. No audio. I restarted my computer. Still no audio. I deleted the video, so like, darn, what happened to the audio? I don't understand. And that really stunk because I was quite excited about it. When we opened the app, I told Natasha I really don't think this is going to be much of anything. We were both on the fence again, and we were playing around with the app and we really weren't getting anything. So Natasha was like, let's try talking to it. So then we started to get words that seemed a bit more personal, because at first they were just like weird words, Once we started to get more personal words, that's when I found a very strong connection almost with this app, and I thought I'd share. The first word that connected with me was Joe, and I didn't realize it at first. I didn't think of it at all. A few minutes later, Manor popped up, and it took me a little while before I realized Joe Manor. Oh my gosh, I even gasped. She's like, what? This is my great uncle Joe. There he is again. And again. There he is again. It's really just kind of hard to show you, but I have a lot of pictures in this album of Joe. And this is the family's manor in Virginia. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's in the distance. I even have a picture of his high school. So if you're from Clarkston, Virginia, and you happen to stumble across this video, I'm pretty sure that this high school no longer exists, but this is the high school that he went to. I told Natasha, I have a great Uncle Joe. I never got to meet my great Uncle Joe. And believe it or not, I knew my great aunt. She was well into her 90s, but unfortunately Uncle Joe died pretty young. He didn't die in the war. He was in the war. He was stationed actually in a jungle. Inside a jungle, he actually baked a cake for the villagers, and they never had cake before and they loved it. And I just think that's such a sweet story. He had a tooth pulled and there was a tumor under the tooth and he passed away. My grandfather was very close to my Uncle Joe, and I am very close to my grandfather. I kind of feel like a connection to my Uncle Joe, even though I never met him, and the things that my grandfather says about my uncle are nice things. The strangest thing that we got was ring. The reason why it's so strange is because Almost daily, I wear his high school ring. I have it on today. It's my favorite possession that I own, other than a book that was my grandfather's when he was a child, and a teddy bear my grandfather gave me. It's from that high school I just showed you, Clarkston, Virginia. And you can see the C. I think you can see the C. I don't really know if you can. I don't know if you can see the date, but it was from 1927. And like I said, I wear this almost on a daily basis. Those words are so different. Joe, manor, and ring are such different words. I call all three of them, and all three of them relate to my great-great-uncle Joe. And they relate to me because I have his pictures, I have his ring, I have his diploma from high school. I just think that is pretty awesome, and I want to share that with you guys. Natasha can validate. If you don't believe me, you can ask her. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of feel like the Ghost Radar app may be real. I don't know. I hope so. Let me know what you think. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.